let's say that you are a seasoned judoka, a straight up terrorist at your gym in the stand-up department, but you've never done nogi. And now you get to do some nogi, and how are you going to replace this precious power grip of yours? What are you going to do? Well, if I may suggest for this hypothetical scenario that you use a collar tie, because the collar tie can do just about anything that a grip can do by applying it like this. So I'm doing a little cuppy thing with my hand, and I'm just smacking the back of his neck and getting it here. The problem with this is when he's sweaty, when I'm sweaty, when everything's sweaty, this grip will come off much more easily than a grip on the fabric, which is obvious. But for the time being, you can still do a lot with it as long as you keep your forearm against his chest here. So this is a very bad collar tie. This is not even a collar tie in my opinion, because he's just gonna like shuck it off. And also it doesn't give me any control over his upper body, whereas this, like this gives me a lot of control as long as I have all of this connection here. For the OUCHI GARI, this means that I will try to still control his hand in some way. So when we're talking about adjusting grips, obviously I can't grab the skin on his elbow. Like actually I can. So don't do this. People won't like you if you do this. Don't grab their skin. That's fucked up. But excuse my language. I hope no kids are watching. If you show this to a kid, I'm sorry. You can grab the wrist as well. A little bit of a tangent there. Don't grab the skin, grab the wrist. So from here, I'm going to be either, I mean, we're for sure going to be moving around. So let's say, let's inject a little bit of realism in this. I'm gonna bump his head a little bit. This is how I spar, by the way. I'm just like clubbing people like a dick, and then get here, start maneuvering him until I can get into a nice OUCHI GARI. You can also combine this with wrestling. So like the thing that I've tried to do personally to adjust my gi jiu-jitsu to no-gi is just combine wrestling and even some like rolling leg locks sometimes, and all of the things from different grappling arts, just blend them together to have your opponent always guessing. So for example, what we could be doing is like I could be kind of faking some shots and then getting the collar tie, and you could see I knew roughly where his leg is going to land, and when it landed I just chopped it away and extended it. So that's how you apply the OUCHI GARI in no-gi. You basically replace the grip that we would have on the gi with a nice collar tie, and most of the stuff is the same except for this beginning, because I wouldn't approach it like this. I have no problem being here, like faking some shots, trying to get in on him, and then going for the OUCHI.